What's in my camera bag, 2020? Bam. Rocking this here old dusty little gem. Oh, Pete, it's not working. I can't see anything. Why? Why not? Bam. Yes, please. I don't even need to make the rest of this video. What's up, everybody? Peter McKinnon here. Welcome back to yet another video. Another What's in My Camera Bag 2020. This is episode 4. I do them at the beginning of the year, every single year, and then the gear sometimes changes drastically. Sometimes it doesn't change at all. But this year, it's actually shrunk. If you can see from this beautiful top-down camera we have. Hi. The collection is actually far less than it used to be. And I'm sure that I'm not alone when we all take a look, a bird's eye view at our gear, at our setup, at our everyday carry. We start to think to ourselves, I've got a lot of stuff here. How did this happen? You start to carry a lot of just in cases. That's what I call it, right? Well, I need this action cam just in case. Should bring 2. I need a head mount, chest mount, or suction. I should bring them all. The whole kit, just in case. I need an HDMI cable. Just in case I need 10-foot HDMI cable. I need that just in case. I digress. With all that out of the way, I've pared it down to just the things that I actually use on a daily basis. Now, if I'm going somewhere that's going to specifically be a place where I know I want to use an action cam, then I bring it. But this right here is the everyday Peter McKinnon 2020, what is in the camera bag. I feel very animated today. Only one coffee deep, so something's going on inside. There's a passion, a video making passion. Main camera, EOS R. Lens we're rocking on that, 15 to 35. That's pretty much all I use just about all the time. If I'm taking pictures for my second Instagram account, my main Instagram account, if I'm taking videos, if I'm doing vlogs, I sound like my dad in 1995. I'm gonna take a video of you blowing out the candles, Pete. If I'm shooting vlogs, getting some of that buttery B-roll, just running around, this is the camera I use all the time. I loved it from the beginning, but it did take an adjustment period of time to really just fully embrace it, and now I have. You guys saw some videos I did recently about the 1DX Mark III. Fantastic camera, phenomenal, so many settings. A couple drawbacks I didn't like about it, but one of those being the size actually, which never used to bother me. But now going for a mirrorless camera and it does everything I need it to. I have all the glass to support it. Moving over to the second lens that I bring with me is the 7200 2.8, and that's the new RF version. This stubby little fatso here, I just love it. Look how cute that is. Little custom back caps on there. What? Yeah, I've upgraded from gaff tape. That's right. You're welcome. Me. This lens, phenomenal. That comes in handy. That is slightly still a just in case, but I use it enough that I'm like, all right, you get to stay in the bag. If I'm gonna go on a hike and I'm gonna bring less with me, I'm gonna dump the laptop, I'm gonna dump the 7200 probably, depending on what I want to shoot, make a plan first. That notebook has helped in making plans. We'll get to that in a second. But that's the main camera, that's the supporting lens. That's pretty much all I carry for camera and lens. You've got the Rode mic, Video Mic Pro. You gotta have this. I got the windscreen on it, the little dead cat, and people are always, you're on a subway or you're on a plane or you're waiting in line somewhere and you're holding the vlog cam. People are like, oh, what's that funny little cat looking thing? It's a dead cat. No, like what is it? No, it's a dead cat. So it's called a dead cat. I keep this dead cat on all the time, inside, outside. Little pro tip, when you're using this, the closer to your mouth, the better. So if you wanna film a video even like this right now and you don't have a boom mic, you could still boom this very mic right here in studio, and you just hide it off frame and get it just to the right spot. Let's move into the little its and bits, right? This is my favorite part. This stuff, I'm just way more excited about these things than all of this. Like this little tube right here makes my heart sing. The little stickers that I put on my accessories, oh, I can't even breathe right now. I just get so excited. You might be asking, what are the little stickers that you have all over these items, Peter? And very simple. If you do a lot of shooting with friends and other creators, or if you're on set, you do a lot of production work, you'll notice that you need to be writing your name on your stuff. You need to have gaff tape, you need to have labels, because it gets mixed and matched all the time. I'm shooting with Max. I'm like, is this your V-mount battery? Is that mine? I don't know, is it yours? I think it's mine. I don't know. He's like, oh, I got a red sticker on mine. Oh, okay, cool. That's yours for sure. Is this your XLR cable? Is that your charger? Maddie, is that your LPE6 charger? Is that mine? I think it's mine. No, I'm pretty sure I brought 2 batteries. No. No, I brought 2 batteries. You only brought 1. Don't try to jack a battery. No way. Putting stickers on your things, it seems pretty simple. I went to moo.com, also not sponsored. I bought one of their little sticker books. You just print these little sticker books off. They're perfect. They're perfect size to just stick on everything. So I stick them, didn't stick it there. I stick them on all my batteries, my hard drives, and in that way I know where my stuff is and I know what's mine at a quick glance. So that's the little backstory on why I have stickers on everything. This here is probably the best external drive I've ever used. These are the new Rugged Pro drives. This is 2 terabytes and they are just extremely fast. A small little USB-C cable and the speeds are mind-blowing. Now they are expensive, very expensive, like remortgaged your house expensive. That is that. I keep a memory card with me, and honestly, I usually just keep 1 in my camera because I know, unless I'm traveling, anything I could possibly shoot in a day is probably not gonna take more than 128 gigs, and you'll know I had to look at it for a second, but it's probably not the case. If I'm gonna vlog, they're usually not 128 gigs. I'm gonna go take some photos. I'm usually not taking 128 gigs worth of photos. So that just stays in the camera. And then I eliminate the need to bring like an entire memory card wallet with me. Variable ND filter. So that lives on the camera. When I come inside, I unscrew it, bam, put it in the pocket. Pete, you put your filter in your pocket? Yes. There's a solution coming for this. There's a lot of things coming for, I've said too much. I've said too much. You get your extra batteries for the camera. I find these batteries die more than a memory card would get filled up. So that's why I carry 3 batteries, 1 card. What's this here little 5-hour energy? Extra strength. Peter, that's not good for you. I keep this for a very specific reason. I don't use these when I'm tired and I still have work to do and I still have a shoot to get done. I don't typically drink this at all. There are lots of times we're shooting, we're vlogging, we're out there, we're in the field, right? And then it's over and you're driving home. Sometimes you're driving home an hour, 2 hours. You can't find a coffee shop anywhere because maybe you're out in the middle of nowhere or there's another 45 minutes before you can find one. That is when I consume one of these to stay awake when I'm driving. Need that little shot to keep me awake, keep me in the lines. That's the goal. Arrive alive. Don't drink and drive. All right, moving on to this here steel tube. What is this? Well, back to when you're actually traveling and you're shooting and you're doing things start to stink, you know, sweat a lot, airplanes, gross, you know, you come home and you got to go out for dinner after the shoot and you're like, well, that's unfortunate because I don't have any other clothes and I don't smell the greatest. This is cologne and it's in a steel tube so that it can't smash and it can't break. So it's perfect for airline travel as well. TSA aren't gonna confiscate it because it's the right mill. So this just unscrews and then inside is my favorite little bottle of Le Labo cologne. I know, that's your favorite part, isn't it? It's my favorite part. Let's top down that right there. Look at that, it's beautiful. That slides into this. It sounds good, it feels good, tactile, visual, it just hits all the senses. Bam, locks up, little notebook pen, fly the flag. These are my pens, copper pens. If you don't know about my second Instagram account by now or my other little brand, I don't know where you've been. You're like, what's with the skull, dude? That's all over your camera bags. It's my other company. So I keep this little pen and I keep a notebook. This notebook I just started, so it's nice and fresh. I like the word notebooks a lot. It says at the bottom, it says, if found, please contact nearest garbage. That's what I wrote there. So that's this one's ready to get going. Ideas, video ideas, to-do lists, anything. There's something to be said about writing something down that makes you remember it more. And it's something about writing down a to-do list that makes me actually want to finish it more so I can cross it out. Over here on the left side, we have a little bit of tech. So I always like keeping a mouse because when you get to a hotel and you want to set up, plug in, make your little station, if you are going to be editing, having a mouse with you, especially if you're sitting down, you're in the kind of like a nice atmosphere where you're able to dedicate some time to it. Power adapter, dongle thing because Apple. Fast charger for my iPhone 11, and I just keep one of these because you always end up needing them. I didn't even realize there was a sticker on that. Was there one on that? Oh, there was. Love that. Stickers on everything. And then you got your headphones. If I'm traveling, I'm gonna be using over-ear noise canceling headphones. I used to love these Sony WX, what is it, 1000 WMX3. My son threw them down the stairs 4 days ago. Smashed into pieces. I don't want to rebuy them because I'm hoping there's the 4th version's coming out. Texted Marquez, said, dude, do you know anything about a 4th version of these coming out? No, man, didn't see them at CES, so I refused to rebuy them. So I've gaff taped them and they're now sitting on my nightstand. No idea why I told you that, because that's not what's in my camera bag. Don't even carry them with me daily. Sorry for wasting your time. Underneath all of that, you got your laptop. Boom, that's your 16-inch MacBook Pro. That slides in the back of the laptop backpack, which is, by the way, I didn't even think I needed to show it on here because we've made so many videos about it lately. I'm using the Peter McKinnon Nomadic camera bag. I just didn't think you need to see another video of me throwing things inside it, but this is the daily setup. What's nice about it is it's light enough and it's small enough that it could go into any bag. It could go into a day bag. It could go into basically any kind of sack that you carry with you, just because I've condensed everything quite a bit. And honestly, it's made creating more fun. It's made it easier. It's made the decision-making process easier because when you have less things with you, there's less to think about. If you've got 6 different lenses with you, I don't know why you'd ever carry 6 lenses with you unless you were traveling somewhere to shoot a huge project. If you're just out on the go on a daily basis, what's in your camera bag? You've got more than like 4 lenses. That's, for me, that's just a lot. It's a lot of decision-making. I just wanna know, like, I'm gonna shoot it with a 15-35, and if I need to get closer, want some more compression and use that magic lens, bam, telephoto. If not, see you later. Going to get a coffee. You'll notice there's no Gorilla Pod here, there's no Switch Pod here. I still use both of those products, but for the most part, to cut down on space, I've just been holding it myself. And if I want to set up a shot, I'll actually find someone that can hold my camera for me. I've done it in vlogs where I've gotten to an Uber, given my camera to the Uber driver and said, can you just point this at me while I get in the car? For the most part, setting it down on a green box, setting it on a curb, setting it on the hood of your own car, the top of your own truck, whatever. There's places to set down a camera and record. It might just require some crouching. So I've taken kind of like a bird's eye view of all of these things and just thought to myself, what's practical? What do I need? What do I don't? And this is kind of what I've streamlined it to moving into 2020. Psyched on it. That concludes 2020's episode of What's in My Camera Bag. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got something out of it. I'll link as much of the things that I can below in case you want to check some of these things out yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button if you like this video. Smash it. That's something that you're into. 2020 style. Subscribe if you aren't already. And I will see you in the next episode. But wait, there's more. How do you like this? How do you like this sweet looking setup? This took a full day. We were like, you know what? Let's spend the day and start dialing in the look. And now from here, we're gonna start expanding. Things on the walls, shelves, couches, lots, rim lights, hair lights, all those different lights. We're gonna start making it, basically we're gonna build from this. So I'd love to know your thoughts. I'm very, very excited on it. That's part of the reason you haven't seen as many videos from me is because moving in here, there's been a lot to dial in. So just getting back to the point where I've got a desk and a permanent setup that doesn't move, where I can just sit down and make something when I'm feeling it. That's been a long time coming. I also didn't talk about the water bottle that's in my camera bag. Bonus item. It's a water bottle. It's a James Coffee water bottle with a little coffee lid, which is magnetic. Oh! And then there's water inside. I tried to stop using plastic, so this is an effort to do that because it's important. No, really, it is. Look at that. It looks so good. And magnets. Magnets. I also had a little piece of gaff tape on the table here, so when I set this down, it wouldn't roll past it, and that just makes me really happy. See you guys in the next one. Peace.